Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Archana and I am a homeschooling mom of two boys aged 8 and 3. In today's video, I want to talk to you about what is in my morning basket. I'm so excited for this video because this is an open collaboration hosted by Abby from Rooted in Rest and Jessica from the Waldock Way, whose fantastic channels I have always followed since the beginning of my homeschooling journey. So these ladies are hosting a show and tell series that's an open collaboration with homeschooling moms with YouTube channels in order to highlight the uniqueness of homeschooling. And this month's theme is morning basket. And I think morning basket, it's just a fancy word to sort of describe what each homeschooling family does first thing in the morning in order to kickstart their day. So in our house, morning basket has always been a very gentle way to kickstart the day before doing heavy science or math. So when we first started doing morning baskets, I used to do themed morning baskets, but this year with the libraries being closed and I really don't have access to all the books that I want to include for that particular theme. So for this year, I decided to do something different. Now, in the 4 years that I have homeschooled my son, like so many other homeschooling moms, I too have purchased some books which are just sitting in our shelves collecting dust. So I wanted to make use of them in some way. And what better way than morning basket? So this year, our subjects or our themes include nature, vocabulary words, important people, states in America, and poetry. So I will pick books from our own shelves based on these broad categories, and we will read one or two concepts, one or two pages every day. Now, our morning basket tends to be very, very short, like 30-35 minutes, because I have a toddler running around. And I do believe, like Charlotte Mason said, shorter lessons give deeper focus. So I'm going to turn the camera around now and show you our selections. So these are the broad themes or categories that we tackle in our morning basket. Poetry, important person, we're doing George Washington now, vocabulary, a selection from nature, and states. So we'll read these books for a couple of weeks and then I'll rotate them and put new ones in the category. So on this particular day, we started off with George Washington. So we're really enjoying the Story Off series. It's just like the Who Was series with tons of colorful illustrations. So we're continuing with our George Washington book, okay? So you remember last time we read that because they refused to pay the taxes on the tea, what did they do? What did they do to the tea?
They destroyed it by pouring it into the harbor.
Okay, so they destroyed it. And after that, what did the King of England do?
He shut down Boston Harbor.
Very good. And then what happened to George Washington after that?
He
Do you remember?
refused to. And the British king wanted them to pay the tea, and
Pay for the tea, yes, exactly.
and they refused to pay the taxes.
Okay, and he shut down something. What did he shut down?
The harbor.
The House of Burgesses,
Yes.
right? Okay. And then the Declaration of Independence was written and adopted, and then he becomes the leader of the Continental Army, right? So that's where we were. We're in chapter 5 now. So what was different about George Washington, Yasho?
What was different? And that he wanted to lead his soldiers in battle and wasn't afraid.
Very good. So he didn't just sit along the sidelines like other generals and watch them fight, right? Okay. So the next book on our selection was The Wonders of Nature by DK Books. And it's just a compendium of basic concepts in zoology, botany, and many things in nature. Very colorful, and the writing is not textbookish at all. And my son really seems to enjoy it. And we read a couple of concepts every day, depending on his interest. Today you picked sunflower, right?
Of course,
Do you know anything about the sunflower?
they are very tall.
Yeah, very tall. What else?
They're very wide.
Very wide. Okay. Okay, let's continue. From a small striped seed,
They're yellow?
They're yellow, that's right. From a small striped seed, a mighty plant grows. Have you seen a sunflower seed before? We planted some in the pot in the out front. didn't grow, but you remember them?
Yes.
They're kind of lean and oblong with black stripes on them.
Yes, and if you cut a sunflower seed in half, you will see that the inside is blue.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. But sunflowers, they face the sun throughout the day, right? That's why they call sunflowers, because they face the sun. What flower?
Sunflower.
Sunflowers.
The diatom.
Okay, so today's,
What is this?
this is called the diatom.
Which one was your favorite diatom?
This.
Which one is your favorite diatom?
Which
You
one?
are my favorite.
This one.
My favorite is this diatom.
So on this particular day, we moved on to poetry next, and Shel Silverstein is always a big hit in our house. So the next is our poem for the day.
Who's
What
there?
you
Okay,
read? What poem do you want to read?
A car with legs.
A car with legs. Oh
Can I read
my
it?
goodness. A car with legs instead of wheels wears out souls but never tires. Car with legs. But I'm sure that you can well afford her. She's in perfect running order. Why is this car more affordable?
Because it has legs.
What does that mean?
That it can run.
So it's just a person with a car suit. Right?
Yeah.
So after a few more poems, we moved on to our States book. Now this is a book I picked up in Barnes & Noble a few years ago, and I've always liked it. It's a very simple book that introduces kids to states, and we really enjoy reading a little bit every single day. Okay, so now we're moving on to our 50 states.
Can I choose a state?
Choose a state, but choose something that we haven't read, okay?
Okay.
Do you remember what we read yesterday?
Alabama.
Alabama, right. Alaska, right? Alaska, the capital of Alaska is Juneau.
It's pronounced Jano.
Juneau?
It's pronounced
Juneau. Juneau, I think.
Jano.
Alaska is America's largest and
Juneau.
most northern state. It has 17 of America's 20 highest mountains, including Mount McKinley, the highest peak in America, at 20,320 feet. So what is the highest peak in the United States?
Mount McKinley at 20,320 feet.
Okay. Mineral gold. Official sport, dog mushing. Dog mushing.
And in dog mushing, they grind the dogs up and eat them.
Ew!
They
No, they
grind
don't.
the
They don't
dog.
grind the dogs.
Dog grinding.
Okay, look. Your favorite fish is found in Alaska, the Pacific salmon.
And my favorite fish.
And that's the polar bear. Moose. What's the capital of Alaska again?
Moose.
No.
No. Jano.
Milk.
Right. So our final category of the day is vocabulary, and this week we are reading from the Storyteller's Illustrated Dictionary, and it's a great illustrated dictionary of words, especially adjectives that kids can use in their paragraph writing, and it's really helped develop my son's vocabulary. So hardy, it's an adjective, right?
Yes.
You can use it in the context of a
Meal.
meal. Very good. Can you use it in a sentence, hardy?
Like the soup we are going to eat is going to be very hearty.
Okay, good. So another word related to hardy is sumptuous. It's also an adjective. Lavish and luxurious, like a banquet made up with the finest food and drink. Look at this lady. Look at how she's gulping.
Do you like her
down.
hair?
She's got funny hair.
What is
So I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out all the other videos in the playlist, Morning Basket playlist, that I will link in the description box below. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and come back for more. I'll see you in another video really soon. Bye-bye.